May 25th marked the one-month anniversary of the deadly 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Nepal. Although a month has passed, thousands of residents are still living in makeshift tents. Next to me, 39-year-old Laxmi Devi Chhusyabaga and her family are four, who have been living in hardship since the quake. However, the mother says she is hopeful about the future, because what greater blessing is there than to have your family safe and sound and by your side.
With a heavy heart, Laxmi Devi Chhusyabaga bravely makes her way to the place where her house once stood to see if there is anything left to be salvaged.
Whether we saw it on the news or heard rumors, we were always warned about possible earthquakes. Although I always just smiled about it, I actually felt a lot of pressure.
Worried about his mother's safety, Laxmi's youngest son always tags along to make sure she is okay. The rubble beneath their feet was once part of their home. Bricks and straw which had fallen has blocked the opening to the window. It is what is behind the closed door, however, that has Laxmi returning home once more, hoping to retrieve all the wheat and grain inside.
What I want to do most, but cannot, is to live in our original home again.
The family relies on these crops for their sustenance and livelihood. Grain that has fallen from the roof still sprouted amongst the rubble.
Although our house is gone, we're still very fortunate to have our children by our side. A lot of families lost their children to the earthquake, so we are very fortunate that we still have each other.
Seeing the resilient nature of these crops left Laxmi in awe. Behind her, Laxmi's neighbors stand among the mountains of rubble, clearing the debris, trying to rebuild. On the way back to the tent community, Laxmi passes dozens of Nepalese soldiers clearing debris from collapsed buildings. Leaving her home behind and heading toward the temporary shelters, for Laxmi, as well as many other quake survivors, the road home is now the same. A girl's singing and laughter here at the temporary shelter has brought smiles to many a face.
Our entire family used to live under one roof, including my uncle, auntie, cousin, and other relatives. We were all very close. We help each other out around these 10 communities. We work together without any problem.
The girl had just finished singing when suddenly a 4.4 magnitude tremor rocks the area. The family does not scramble to run as the ground shakes beneath their feet. Instead, they looked at each other knowingly.
If we were inside a building right now, there would be more of a reason to be afraid, as the building could collapse. But there's nothing to be afraid of now that we are staying in tents, so we don't have to run.
Holding up her son's school acceptance letter, Laxmi remains optimistic and hopeful about the future. And the road to recovery begins with hope.